Vision. The vision of the accounting department is to be recognized as globally competitive department as to accounting, taxation, financial reporting, and data analysis. Mission. Its mission is to produce highly competitive employees with value to integrity and objectivity, to innovate the generation of real-time financial reports and develop a working condition more conducive to productivity, and to provide the general public reliable financial reports compliant to applicable accounting and auditing rules and regulations to ensure transparency and accountability. And now, let's proceed to the accounting department organizational structure. The accounting department is headed by Mr. William B. Dairit, a CPA, CRA, MCIB. As the city accountant, Mr. Dairit oversees the execution of the mandates and functions of the department as required by law. Under the Office of the City Accountant, there are 3 secretaries assigned to maintain records of financial transactions and effectively organize all letters, memoranda, meetings, and other scheduled activities of the City Accountant. To properly execute its mandates and functions, the Accounting Department is divided into 2 groups, mainly the Financial Reporting Services and the Administrative and Internal Control Services. Ms. Generose E. Santiago, a CPA, CRA, MCIB, was designated as the Assistant Department Head for the Financial Reporting Services. Ms. Santiago is in charge to assist the City Accountant to oversee the preparation and review of the financial reports of the City of Makati and its 33 component barangays. On the other hand, Ms. Noemi A. Fernandez, a CPA, was designated as the Assistant Department Head for Administrative and Internal Control Services. Ms. Fernandez is in charge to assist the City Accountant in the administrative functions of the Accounting Department, reviews the legality, propriety, correctness, and completeness of the supporting documents for all the city's transactions, including payroll processing and remittances of withholding taxes, premium contributions, and loan amortizations to the concerned national government agencies. The Financial Reporting Services consists of 3 divisions, namely Barangay Accounts Division, Bookkeeping Division, and Financial Reporting Division. The Barangay Accounts Division is headed by Ms. Marian Janice M. Rodriguez, a CPA. This division is manned by 14 efficient and capable personnel responsible for the recording of financial transactions of the city's 33 component barangays in their respective books of accounts. This division is also in charge to provide assistance to each respective barangay in terms of barangay financial management. The Bookkeeping Division is headed by Mr. Jamuel F. Palles, a CPA. This division is manned by 31 smart and high-spirited professionals responsible for the recording of the city's financial transactions in the books of accounts. This division are also in charge to scrutinize each transaction to be recorded in each account, namely General Fund Proper, Special Education Fund, Trust Fund, Hospital ng Makati Fund, University of Makati, and all other special accounts. The Financial Reporting Division is headed by Mr. Clarence D. Regala, a CPA. This division is manned by 9 competent and well-mannered certified public accountants responsible for the preparation and review of the financial statements of the City of Makati and its 33 component barangays. This division is also tasked to monitor and coordinate with the Commission on Audit in the settlement of Audit Observation Memorandum, Notice of Suspension, Notice of Disallowances, among others. On the other hand, the Administrative and Internal Control Services is also consists of 3 divisions, namely Administrative Division, Processing of Claims and Internal Control Division, and the Payroll Processing and Remittance Division. The Administrative Division is headed by Ms. Bayran M. Salva. This division is manned by 18 hardworking and resourceful individuals responsible with the different administrative tasks and duties of the accounting department. This division is also tasked to strictly monitor the compliance of each personnel under the department with the office policies and protocols. The Processing of Claims and Internal Control Division is headed by Mr. Jose M. Mariones. This division is comprised of 20 well-trained and competent personnel responsible for the review of claims as regard to the legality, propriety, correctness, completeness of the supporting documents, and compliance with the existing accounting and auditing rules related to government expenditures for all cities transactions before a disbursement vouchers will be prepared. Lastly, Payroll Processing and Remittance Division is headed by Ms. Maria Rina P. Arias, a CPA. This division is comprised of 18 diligent and sharp-witted personnel responsible for the payroll processing and remittances of withholding taxes, premium contributions, and loan amortizations to the concerned national government agencies. Audit Opinion. The Commission on Audit rendered an unmodified opinion to the financial statements of the City Government of Makati and its transactions and operations in year 2017 based on the independent auditor's report signed by Attorney Resurrection C. Quieta, Supervising Auditor, on May 11, 2018. This opinion is the highest opinion can ever receive by one organization. Among the 16 cities in Metro Manila, only the cities of Makati and Navotas obtained an unmodified opinion in year 2017. The City Government of Makati has been consistently receiving a qualified opinion for years until in 2016. The financial aspect of the City Government of Makati. The City Government of Makati's total asset as of December 31, 2017 amounts to 196.57 billion pesos. It increased by 142.2 billion pesos or equivalent to 262% and 147.45 billion pesos or equivalent to 300% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. The increase pertains to the local road network of the 19 barangays in Makati, which were accounted and recorded in the city's books of accounts. Moreover, the total liabilities of the city as of December 31, 2017 amounts to 13.01 billion pesos. It increased by 0.26 billion pesos or equivalent to 2% and 1.4 billion pesos or equivalent to 12% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. Consequently, the city's net asset or equity as of December 31, 2017 amounts to 183.57 billion pesos. It increased by 141.94 billion pesos or equivalent to 341% and 146.05 billion pesos or equivalent to 389% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. For the financial performance of the city, the total revenue for the year 2017 amounts to 15.37 billion pesos. It increased by 1.13 billion pesos or equivalent to 8% and 1.02 billion pesos or equivalent to 7% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. Moreover, the total expenses of the city for the year 2017 amounts to 12.25 billion pesos. It increased by 2.51 billion pesos or equivalent to 26% and 3.4 billion pesos or equivalent to 38% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. Meanwhile, the city's non-operating income and expense in 2017 with a net amount of 10.66 billion pesos generally pertains to the gains recognized as a result of revaluation of land owned by the city that were recorded based on the latest zonal value of the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Accordingly, the city's net income for the year 2017 amounts to 13.78 billion pesos. It increased by 10.09 billion pesos or equivalent to 273% and 9.04 billion pesos or equivalent to 191% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. This graph shows the different sources of income of the city, such as tax revenue, internal revenue allotment, share from national taxes, service and business income, shares, grants and donations, and miscellaneous income. In 2017, as the home to the country's biggest business establishments, the tax revenue and service and business income, which are the major contributor in the total income, amounts to 11.71 billion pesos and 2.05 billion pesos, or equivalent to 76% and 13% of the total income, respectively. The tax revenue is further composed of tax revenue from goods and services amounting to 6.95 billion pesos, tax revenue from property amounting to 4.48 billion pesos, tax revenue from fines and penalties amounting to 0.19 billion pesos, and tax revenue from individuals and corporations amounting to 0.09 billion pesos. On the other hand, the graph shows the different expenditures of the city for the years 2017, 2016, and 2015. The personal services expenses in year 2017 amounts to 3.34 billion pesos, which is higher by 11% and 22% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. The increase is primarily caused by the execution of second tranche of Salary Standardization Law of 2016. Also, the maintenance and other operating expenses in year 2017 amounts to 7.17 billion pesos, which is higher by 36% and 52% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. The increase is basically contributed by the free medicine dispensed to the constituents through the Libreng Gamot sa Makati program, which seeks to improve the access of the city's residents to needed medicines. Moreover, the non-cash expenses such as depreciation and impairment in 2017 amounts to 1.6 billion pesos, which is higher by 19% and 27% as compared in years 2016 and 2015 respectively. As to financial ratios, the city government of Makati has fairly high liquidity ratios and has the capacity to pay its current obligations. These liquidity measures indicate that the city government of Makati is neither having financial problems nor being poorly managed. The growth in the current ratio from 2015 to 2017 was due to better cash management through investments and improved tax collections. Accordingly, the debt ratio had decreased from 2015 to 2017. The decrease of the ratio in 2017 implies that the city government of Makati does not rely on debt financing. Presentation of financial statements to the 33 component barangays of Makati. In 2017, the accounting department presented with the key officials of each 33 component barangays in Makati their financial reports, which includes among others the financial condition, the result of its operations, changes in the barangay's equity, and the cash flows as of and for the year ended December 31, 2016. This activity was started in 2016 and aims to provide the barangay officials an in-depth understanding of their finances, including the result of their operation as of year-end that may be useful in making an economic decision. Likewise, considering that the financial reports of the barangay are both the responsibility of the barangay officials and the city accountant, We make sure that all possible adjustments are taken up in the books of accounts, and all important details in the preparation of the financial reports, including issues and concerns identified by the accountant in charge in the recording of barangay transactions, are discussed and settled prior to the submission to the Commission on Audit. Basic ratio analysis, calculation of year-end savings, surplus, free cash, and even unexpended balances of mandatory and statutory obligation as of year-end were also included in the discussion. This practice gained positive feedback from barangay officials and stakeholders since they were given the opportunity to better understand the whole scope of their finances. In 2017, the City Government of Makati, through the initiative of the Accounting Department, has been accredited by the Professional Regulations Commission through the Board of Accountancy as a continuing professional development provider for accountancy profession. The City Government of Makati is the first local government in the Philippines that was accredited by the Professional Regulations Commission. This accreditation aims not only to provide the city's accounting professionals with up-to-date technical knowledge in accounting, auditing, budgeting, and financial management, but also to comply with the required credit units by the Professional Regulation Commission prior to the renewal of the employee's professional license. On December 1 to 2, 2017, the City Government of Makati conducted its first in-house continuing professional development accredited training entitled Understanding Auditing Requirements on Procurement and Updates on Government Procurement System. Basic Computer Literacy Training. In July 2017, the Accounting Department conducted a basic computer literacy training. The training aims to equip some of the personnel of the department with basic knowledge in computer usage. 8 personnel of the department were benefited from the said activity. Scholarship Grants. The City Government of Makati provides scholarship grants to qualified employees to enhance their knowledge in relation to their profession. In 2017, the Accounting Department enrolled 10 of its officers and staff in the Executive MBA of the University of Makati. This is a big help not only to the city government but also for the professional development of the enrollees. Also, the Accounting Department encouraged its personnel to finish accounting-related courses to pursue the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy course, which is a requirement in taking the Certified Public Accountant Board examination. The department also encourages its non-CPA personnel to take the Civil Service Career Examinations for them to be qualified to positions requiring civil service eligibility in the future. A financial assistance and knowledge sharing were also extended to all concerned personnel. Team building activity. The department's team building activity aims to enhance the personnel's inter- and interpersonal skills towards their clients, peers, co-employees, and supervisors. This activity also helps its personnel to effectively perform their duties and responsibilities with standard level of professionalism. The discussion focused on establishing and achieving the department's objective by turning from me to we system. This system means working together to create better services and more relevant financial reports for the clients and stakeholders of the accounting department. The management, together with the personnel, will work hand in hand to reach the department's objectives. activities. The accounting department does not only enhance the technical knowledge and skill of its personnel, but also engage them in physical and wellness programs to improve their health conditions. The department believes that engaging the personnel into physical activities improves their productivity, focus, and efficiency. It also promotes camaraderie and rapport among the staff and supervisors. In 2017, volleyball and badminton are the events played in the tournament. The accounting personnel are divided into 4 competing groups. The competition starts in July and ends in October. Trick or treat and Christmas decorations. In line with the commemorations of All Saints and Souls Day, the accounting department conducted a trick or treat activity for the children of its personnel. This activity creates camaraderie not only to its personnel but to their family members as well. Also, the accounting department holds a Christmas decoration contest for its personnel. The activity aims to enhance the creativity of the department's personnel. Outreach programs. The accounting department, through the initiative of the executive management, conducts a quarterly outreach program to bring the employees to a working knowledge of different sectors of the less fortunate. This quarterly event primarily aims to provide felt needs and other services to the less fortunate, and second, to celebrate life and success by giving back to the society the blessings that were received. The outreach program follows a short program which highlights the gift giving while having a get-together lunch and entertainment from the government sectors and the benefactors. In 2017, the accounting department chose to conduct the outreach programs to the following: Anawim Lay Missions Foundation Inc. held as October 8 and December 17, 2017. Tahanan ng Pagmamahal Children's Home Inc. held as October 8 and December 17, 2017. Binutas Elementary School, Barangay Binutas, Calawag, Quezon, held as October 28, 2017. Anawim Lay Missions Foundation Inc. Tears of pain from being rejected and abandoned in their old age by their loved ones are slowly being wiped away in Anawim, their haven, their little piece of heaven on earth. Anawim is a small facility for poor and abandoned elderly people founded by Catholic lay preacher Bo Sanchez in Rizal Province, Philippines. Anawim Lay Missions opened its door in 1996 to poor and abandoned elderly who have been rejected by their own families and who are roaming the streets. Its purpose is to provide a home, a sanctuary to those poor and abandoned elderly who have nowhere else to go. Tahanan ng Pagmamahal Children's Home Inc. Tahanan ng Pagmamahal Children's Home Inc. was founded by the couple Rain Lindo and Myrna Ortega on December 6, 2006. It is a non-government organization working with abandoned, neglected, foundling, and surrendered children. Licensed and accredited by the Department of Social Welfare and Development, and is duly registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission on July 11, 2007. The executives and staff act as the surrogate parents of the children, as well as providing them with love, care, and discipline. Tahanan is one of Brother Bo Sanchez's ministries for the poorest of the poor, completely dependent on the God's providence for its daily operations. Due to financial constraint, Tahanan moved from different rented homes and at present is located at 45 Dr. Pilapil Street, Barangay Sagat, Pasig City. Binutas Elementary School is a public elementary school specifically located in the municipality of Calawag, the province of Quezon, and in the region of 4A Calabarzon. The school was established on January 1, 1973, 45 years ago. As per the school, the outreach program conducted by the accounting department was the first four-day school. Majority of the students belong to the poorest of the poor in their community, and we're very glad and happy to receive school bag, school supplies, slipper, and packed lunch. The accounting department also donated a sum of money for the renovation of the school stage. Aside from this, the accounting department organized group game activities which were participated by parents of the students. The immersion activity ended up with the signing of the Memorandum of Agreement between the Binutas Elementary School officials and the accounting department. On March 23, 2018, the Department of Education, Calauag West District, Division of Quezon, through its ADAPA school program, awarded the accounting department a plaque of appreciation at Sabang Elementary School, Calauag West District, Calauag, Quezon. The accounting department commits to continuously improve our existing processes for effective and efficient public services. For more information, kindly visit our official Facebook account, Makati Accounting Department, City Government of Makati, or contact us through the following: telephone number 870-1300 or via our email address accounting.department.makati@gmail.com or through makati.accounting.department@gmail.com. Special thanks to all the city officials under the leadership of Mayor Marlene Abigail S. Binay, Vice Mayor Monique Yasmin Maria Culag de Mayo, and Congressman Luis N. Campos for their support in making the City Government of Makati's Accounting Department as one of the outstanding accounting office in the Philippines.